The Rubik's Cube is really hard. The chances that you or anyone you know has been able to solve it without any help is very low. The people that do have that impressive ability, on the other hand, not only have show-off rights, but they also have something they can do for fun. Solving the Rubik's Cube is actually really fun once you know how to do it. So, today, I'm going to show you how to do it. Alright, so here we are with the Rubik's Cube, and we're going to solve it by getting it into the one possible combination of pieces out of 43 quintillion, and it just happens to be in that right now, so let's change that. And this thing is pretty confusing, so if you don't quite understand me, bear with me, I'll try to explain it my best. Basically, there are different pieces that contain different colors on them. So this piece here is a piece that is like all the colors are glued together. It has 3 colors on it. This one has 2 colors on it. Centers only have 1 color on them. And we're going to arrange these pieces in a way to solve it. Instead of just arranging them all at once, because that is kind of impossible, what we're going to do is we're going to go through different steps. And these steps are going to get us closer and closer to solving it. And that'll make it easier. So there are 8 different steps to go through, and this is the first one. So for this step, you're going to get your cube like this. So do that. Alright, so that is it. Thank you guys for... Okay, I'm just kidding. What we're going to want to do is we're going to want to find the yellow center here, and we're going to put 4 white edges around it. So it kind of looks like a flower, like a daisy. All of the other colors we're going to gray out in our mind, just kind of black them out so we don't even really think about them. And I've actually got a cube that's perfect for this. Here I have the yellow center and the 4 white edges, and everything else in this cube except for the centers are black. This is here kind of just to show you what to focus on the cube. And so our goal is to get these edges in this direction. So you might get all of the edges in the right spot, but some of them are flipped. We need all the white facing up here, so you need to make sure to have all the white facing up. Okay, let's scramble this again. So here we have the yellow center. Okay, so there are 6 sides with different colors on each of the centers, and we want to find the yellow center. This is orange, blue. So find this yellow one and get just one of these edges, make them white. So put up a white edge there. So here we have a white edge, and this is going to move up like this, and you can see that it's got the white here. So if you can ever find one of those things where you can just bring it right down next to the yellow, then do that. You might have it like this, where it is all the way up here. If it was here, you could just bring it down. But if it's all the way up, facing the opposite direction of this yellow center, you can just turn it all the way down and get another white edge in. If you get a situation where this is the case, you cannot bring up a white edge because you're taking out a white edge when you do that, then you want to replace it with the empty edge by rotating the top around the yellow center and bring that up. If you have a case where you have them all in the right spot, but this one's just flipped, then what you can do is you can move it to the side, either side like this, by not turning the top with the yellow center, but just turning the front side when looking at this. That's just going to move it so that you can put it in the right way. But again, you're taking out a piece that is already solved, so you have to replace it with the piece that is not solved. So rotate it like this, and then you can bring this up like that. And I'll give this wonderful bouquet of flowers to your mother. Okay, so that is the first step, and if it does not look at all close to being solved yet, that makes sense because it's not. We still have 7 more steps to go to solve this thing completely. Now take your daisy to the next step.